name is John Stephen Leonard, and Jack is a nickname for John, which confuses a lot of people. So, yeah. I started dancing when I was 11, and I was in 6th grade, and it was the second year of the preteen team. And the reason why was because all my older siblings did it, so it was just like a thing to do. I have danced 7 years at PBD. I'm going to be on the BYU showcase team next year. I made the dance scholarship, so I'm planning on continuing to dance. I think I'm going to major in computer science, so I'll just do the combination of those two things. A lot of the things I learn at PBD are kind of separated from dancing itself. Obviously, there are things you learn from dancing, like working with a partner, and that gets complicated, and so I think it helps you learn a bunch. But then there are other things that are completely unrelated that have actually taught me a lot. For example, the fact that we read Grit and Mindset on teams, like those books have helped me a lot to gain a good perspective on my life. I don't think I would have learned those lessons if I were just dancing on a team without it, but I do think they're useful. Everybody was like, especially for the standard medley, for the qualifier rounds, I was totally not feeling it whatsoever. Somehow I became hyped for the Latin medley, but for the standard, I just wasn't doing super well. I was definitely not putting my all into it. And everybody was like, come on guys, dance this like it's the last time you're going to dance it, right? And so I was nervous that we weren't going to make Division 1, but I felt like when we had a second chance, we would be able to do much better, and actually get somewhere at the top. But then we get the results and I'm like, okay, no, we were on the edge. We are lucky that we made Division 1. And so I definitely would have told myself about that, because it would have been nice to get a higher score, if that's what you call it. I think I dance better when I'm not focusing on the competitive aspect whatsoever, yeah? I can become more indifferent to literally everything about dancing when I'm focusing on being a good dancer to an extent. I like focusing on a certain moment that you completely enjoy for the sake of the thing that you're doing, yeah? And when you're 0% carried away in anything else, and that you're actually just in the moment enjoying the thing for the sake of it. I am very prone to overthinking things, somehow believing that my motivations for certain things are what they aren't. And certain things that are super important to me sometimes, I forget about. I forget about the actual important stuff and get carried away in the certain things that I think are important to me. When I was trying to figure out my why, I got carried away in the fact that I was competitive, yeah, and I was almost thinking to myself, am I only doing dance because I'm competitive? And that almost made me forget why I was doing it in the first place.